Jason. Topic about human cloning and stem cell research and what it does. First of all, my main claim is human cloning can provide the medical world with new advanced cures for terminal illnesses and resources for stem cell research. A little background on what stem cells and research is. First of all, stem cells play an important role in creating organisms that are non-specialized cells and have the ability to develop substantive types of cells like brain, tissue, blood, and muscle cells. We have stem cells in our bodies all our lives. They're always constantly there. They are more powerful in a fetus than in an adult body, though. Certain stem cells are able to make other cells in the body, such as, like I said earlier, brain, tissue, blood, muscles. Also, the ability to fix and replace damaged tissues and cells. Research is used for investigation of basic cells which develop organisms. They're grown in laboratories and tests to research fundamental properties of cells. Some stuff comes about. I'm going to talk about what it can provide and cure, what kind of illnesses. Arguments pertaining to it, what the benefits for it are, and there's some basic arguments that are really broad but are there. First, I'll start back with the arguments pertaining to it. There are two main questions about stem cell research that people ask. What are the methods used, and then how is knowledge used? Well, methods used, they take the stem cells from fetuses. Yes, it is argued that it's unethical, you're killing fetuses, whatever. But before stem cell research, fetuses actually aborted fetuses. Instead of being destroyed, they're put to good use, which serves as developing more cells to help fix problems. In recent times, they find new ways to use adult cells, instead of using the fetuses for provide the ethical problems that people cause. Stem cell research can provide cures for the following illnesses, plus many more: Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's, heart disease, stroke, type 1 diabetes, and spinal cord injuries. Plus there's many, many more. On top of that, there's also it repairs damaged organs and reduces risk of transplantation and provides cures for certain types of cancer. Not very many, but there are some. And third small claim that I will start with is just basic arguments made for post-stem research. It gives new insights into the body, learning more about what happens development-wise. And stem cell uses otherwise unwanted fetuses for common good, so if they are aborted, we're still using for good. It's not to be tossed. They're still there. We have better treatment for diseases, important social benefits for people, economic gains for society. It's a major part of the cure for cancer. And also with stem cell research, they're looking at cloning where we can genetically develop babies when they're born. So if you want a boy, you can get a boy if you want to. And also small, you can genetically change the way your child is. If your child is born with Down syndrome, you can change that. It's not Down syndrome anymore. So that helps a lot, I guess, people for society. So that brings back to the main claim, where human cloning provides the medical world with advanced cures and terminal illnesses for stem cell research, providing
All right, you ID the topic. It sounds a little bit broad. The supporting points are descriptive rather than inferential, and so I'm not quite clear what the argument is. If there's some controversy about what the benefits might be or how long it's going to take to get those, there needs to be a little bit more development of that. I heard lots of claims being made, but not a lot of proof being offered for any of those claims. You know, they've got a long list of diseases and illnesses that supposedly we're going to solve, but I don't have an authority who says that that's the case, when that's going to happen. At this point it seems pretty speculative. Maybe there's some timeline on that, maybe there's some amount of research, or maybe there are ethical issues that we have to address before we get to those points, and I'm not sure that you did a very complete job of explaining those things. You have a tendency to rush, and you don't need to. You've got plenty of time, so you want to be careful about that. All right, I can see that a lot of people are already planning on rushing out. Don't forget that several of you owe me